Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Hey y'all, welcome to Saturday Morning Makes. I believe this is my episode 35 for 2023, and I have had so much fun with this year, and I hope to be able to get a couple more in before the end of the year. But anyway, we are here today. Just as a reminder, this is an open art collaborative that was the brainchild of Miss Jillian Norwood, and everyone who has any kind of creative projects, mediums, whatever that you would like to share, everyone is invited. You just use the hashtag SatMornMakes and post to whatever your favorite social media platform is. We also have a Facebook group called Saturday Morning Makes and Today's Too. Just again, use that hashtag, and any social media platform that y'all are searching on, you can use that and find whoever has shared their projects. I don't know if you can sort by date or not, but anyway, this is what I have to share this morning. I have several things. I think, let me scoot these red, black, white, and silver ones aside, and we'll start with this one that's kind of odd man out. So I actually received a shipment from Whimsy. I wanted to play with the stencil. So this, I have everything piled up right here. This is the stencil. It is called It's a Snowflake. It's the mask and the stencil. And I had an idea that I wanted to stencil or lay the stencil down, which I guess I went this way. And then I stamped the vintage script stamp, and then I used the vintage wallpaper, and I can never remember what the other one's called. It's a grunge of some sort. I think it's canvas. I think it is canvas. But anyway, I did that, and then I spread over the top of it a paste. It's from Stamperia. I'll try to list it if I can find it. It's something ice, Arctic ice, glacier ice. But anyway, this is the stencil, and then I went around it, or I ink blended before I did the paste. I ink blended with just some shades of kind of pinky purples from Pink Fresh Studio, and they kind of, I don't know, they kind of got muddied. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of got muddied under the paste. So I took the vintage wallpaper stamp and I stamped it out in the lightest of the three colors that I used to do the ink blending on the background. And I liked that. And then I went around the edges with just some ink blending just to bring that in. Then of course I splattered. I had a couple different mica stains that I was actually I was spraying the stain on the stamp, the vintage script stamp, and that's what I stamped the vintage script in, but it just looks black or gray under the paste. But I used the same colors to splatter on there, and then I did the Merry and Bright, which is from this set from Whimsy, Christmas Moments. I think there's some sweet sentiments in there. I love the fonts. Very good. And it's red rubber cling, so you can leave it all together and stamp it out as one and cut them how you will, or you can cut them out as I have done. And I've used it both ways. But yeah, that's what I did. And then I mounted it on some gray, and then I used a gold pin to go around the edges. And then it just looks like it's mounted on gold cardstock. So there is that one. Kind of, like I said, kind of odd man out for the other things that I have to share. So I'll set those aside. And then I was playing with my embossing folder. This one from Spellbinders. I can't remember the name, but it's like a Fair Isle sweater, right? That kind of Nordic sweater print pattern. And so I was playing on my cardstocks. I was playing on different types of specialty papers and even acetate. So here are a few of the things that I don't know how well they're going to show. But anyway, here is, will it show up on the white? Sort of. That's that same pattern embossed on acetate. Isn't that fun? And then I embossed this leafy design. and this mandala design. Here's another one of the leafy, it's a larger one. But I'll be playing with those and hopefully figuring out how I'm going to use those. There's a fun star pattern and then a geometric. So those are all new embossing folders to me, and I've shared them already. But yeah, from a Spellbinders stash. But been just playing with it, and I decided I wanted to use some of the things that I was playing with. So I have some stitched rectangle dies. I die cut this panel, and the same panel did this tag, but we'll get to the tags in a minute. But then I have this Happy Christmas from Christina Werner. I have actually lost the shadow piece. I feel like it's nearby somewhere. But anyway, that is probably my favorite word die for the holidays, the Happy Christmas. I just love that sentiment. That and the God Jewel that I've been using. Really love those. So, oh, I apologize for the yawns. Again, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. This seems to be my time to film. My apologies. Now, these what are these called? Snowflakes. They are from a Stampin' Up! Set that I've had for many, many years. And, well, maybe not many, but several. I don't want to, anyway. Beautiful, beautiful snowflakes. Absolutely beautiful. And probably some of my favorite things from Stampin' Up! That I've ever had. So this one, I needed a little bit more pressure on. You can see the holographic paper. But these little bits and pieces don't want to come out. So I took out what would come out easily and left the rest, which I don't hate that. But this is what it looks like. Do I have something that's dark? That's what it looks like when all the pieces are out. Isn't that beautiful? And this is the one that I can't get all the pieces to come out. But I'm not mad about that either. It's just different, right? I love that holographic paper. And this again is, all of my specialty papers today are from Michael's, the Recollections. So that's those. This is this little silver half pearl, I think is what it's called. It's from, this calls for Confetti. Now this little piece of cardstock here is from, I don't even know for sure, because I pulled out several different cardstock options. So let me see. I think it was from this one from it's from this one from Recollections as well. This I think I picked up last year, called Red and White Christmas. I'm sure they don't still have it this year, but I don't know if you want to look for it online or whatever. But sweet little village and some different bits and pieces, which I've used. I've used some of these and some of these little sentiments that I've cut out. So, but this one I've used on my tag, which we'll get to again in a minute. And then it was this one. And I hope that that isn't glaring on you, but that's what that background piece is. But there is that. And I think it's really pretty. That might be one of my favorites that I've made. Anyway, that's classic for me. So on that vein, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about these two because they correlate with those. So I use the same, you can see in the background, the same embossing folder. And again, this was from the same, I had a bigger sheet and I die cut both of these panels, this tag panel and this card panel from that sheet. So this one you can see it's just a black piece of cardstock, and then I added the polka dot paper to the top, which is again just from my stash, and more snowflakes here, and the black cardstock from my stash, and then this Fair Isle pattern again, just to kind of coordinate with that one, and that's from my stash. And some more snowflakes. Now the Deck the Halls and the little Tomties, gnomes, Scandinavian, and Hangler and Wings, Hangla, I don't know. Y'all correct me, those of you who are of Scandinavian or Nordic descent that can pronounce that for me, do that. And it says Nisar, which, so that's in more Nordic, with my words don't want to come out. Tomti, Tontu, in Finnish and Swedish, if I'm pronouncing it correctly and if my knowledge is correct. And then some cute little crackers, and then it says Deck the Halls. But I've had this, I can't remember if I just got it last year. Miss Julia, if you're watching, if you can help me remember, did this come last year or was it the year before? I can't remember. But anyway, I think the little gnomies are adorable. They're very classic Scandinavian gnomes versus what we tend to see here in the US. But I think they're adorable. And I've been wanting to play with them for so long, and finally did this morning. And I think they're just so stinking cute. And I just colored them up. I'd already made the tags. And so I just colored them up to coordinate with the tags. But I think they're absolutely precious. And of course I did their skin color and their hair to be reflective of me. I'm really happy with those. Really happy with those. So I'm going to set those up here. And we'll set that there. Now these two, still on that, oh, these are the two crackers. I did the crackers. I just don't know how I'm going to use them yet. But they are colored up and ready to go when I have a plan. And again, that same red, white, and black color pattern, color scheme. This is the Loop-de-Loo, Loop-de-Doos 1 die set. I used the larger of the two. It's called Back to Basics. Yep, look at that. So it's black on white and white on black, black on white, white on black. So Back to Basics, that's where this one came from. And guys, I've said before, I love black and white, so loved this. And all of the trims, the ribbons are just in my stash. I've had them forever. So this little We Wish You a Merry Christmas was from that same paper pad from Michael's. So I have a couple more things cut out over here that I just haven't used yet. Joy to the World, Warm Wishes, Merry Christmas. These are some of the little ornaments, which you can't really see, but this was the reindeer under this one, and this was like the quilted Scandinavian star. And then I fussy cut them out. I mounted them up on some double-sided foam tape, and then I put, I don't know if it was stickles. I think it was stickles. Let me see. Yeah, it was this no-name stickles. It's about gone. Whatever it is, it's about gone. Like the bottle was making all kinds of lovely noises while I was squeezing it out. But again, the same snowflakes from Stampin' Up. And then this pattern paper, you see there's little tomties, little gnomies, and little snowmen in the background. This is from a card kit from Simon Says Stamp several years ago. I don't know what year. But anyway, that's the pattern paper. That's where this one came from. And then I doubled up the frame just to give it a little bit more stability. But these can be tags, these can be ornaments. You can use them as elements on a card front, whatever you might want to do. You know, I think it can be super fun. Same with any tags, right? Or even ATCs. You know, you could add that to even that just by itself with nothing else, that's really kind of cute. Maybe do a little bit of a textured background. It doesn't have to be a lot. And you can even maybe put it on with Velcro or something so that the recipient can pull this off and still use it. But then if it's like a textured background with like a sentiment down here in the corner or something, then they can still have that part to share. I think that's a really cute idea. Same with a tag. You can use a tag in the same way. Obviously, it would need to be a bigger card for the larger of the tags. But, you know, there are so many tag dies. So many. You can, you know, sky's the limit. So very fun. But that is what I have to share with y'all this day. So let me know what you think. I'm loving my start to the holiday crafting season. I don't think I have any more Halloween. I never know. But right now, I don't think I do. I think I'm going to have one more fall for early next week, for Thanksgiving week. I want to do one just to, you know, just for fall. Thank you for spending another Saturday morning with me, or whenever you happen to watch this. Let me know, guys, if there's something that you might like to see on my channel in the coming years. I know I did get some feedback on the coloring, and so I might be showing some more coloring, or I might I don't know, I might come up with options, like maybe just a coloring portion, like a video that's just the coloring, and then not so much coloring in the main video. I don't know. I don't know. But I have thoughts running through my head, but I am definitely open to what y'all have to say. I definitely want to give you what you want if I'm able. You know, sometimes we're not able, but I will do my best. And of course, what you want matters to me. So I appreciate you guys. Mwah, so, so much. And I guess this is my last Saturday morning makes until not Christmas, but Thanksgiving. So I want you all to know that I do give thanks for you, and I thank you. And yeah, let's just make this holiday season one of the best that we've had, even if there's been tragedies and traumas and dramas of life, because they're real and they happen regardless of the holidays, right? And life still moves forward despite all of those things. And it's hard, but for me, and I can only speak for me, but for the people that I've lost and the traumas and the tragedies and the dramas, I want to be the best me and live the most fulfilled life that I can in honor of those that I've loved and lost and those that I love and still have. And I want to continue to make memories and try to have as much joy as I can in the meantime. So thank you guys for being a part of my process, for being a part of my life. And yeah, until next time, mwah. Happy Thanksgiving. Guys, if you have stuck it out with me this far, oh my gosh, how much I love you. I love you anyway, but wow. So I want to do a little bit of a Thanksgiving giveaway. So if you are still here with me and you are privy to this little message, let me encourage you to put the word Scandi, Scandi, in your comment. And I will pick from those that say Scandi, and I will do a little bit of a giveaway. This is Saturday, November 18th. I will leave this open until Tuesday, the 21st, and I will name a winner. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and join me downstairs in the comments. Mwah! I'm out.